Vincenzo's Go Crypto Investing in this late evening update. You can see the Bitcoin price has tried to bounce from this big fall. And if you see where we're at, we all know where we've been at, is we got rejected up here again by this bear flag that I believe we're in. And if we zoom out to the daily time frame, as we always start from the far out time frame to work our way in to get a super simple, easy way to trade this market. And you can see where we've been at, a series of pumps and wedges and channels. And right now you can see we're currently down here. And we were sitting up here the last couple of weeks, right here. And then for the last 7 days, we were right in there in green. And we're waiting to see if it was either going to break to the upside or if it was going to get rejected and come back down to lower support in this bear flag. And it came back down to lower support in this bear flag, right? And you can see when it came down, now that we zoom in, now that we know where we've been at, you can see Friday and Saturday, especially Thursday night and Friday, it made the full lateral flush down after running out of steam up here, right? It finally ran out of steam up there. And we came down, and now what I would be waiting to see what it does today. It's either going to do this. It's either going to come way up, get back in here, and then get back into this channel, right, and get bullish again, or it's going to consolidate and flush down, and it's going to come all the way down into this old all-time high of 19,969 to 19,269, right? This is major support in a volume indicator area, and this is the old all-time high right there. So on this consolidation, it's either going to flush down when the volume comes in today, when the futures market opens, or through the course of today, but more likely when the futures market opens, or what often it likes to do, even in a bearish case, it'll come up, back test this, use the moving averages as rejection, and then confirm it as a breakout or a breakdown, and then continue to the downside. So that's what you got to watch out for today in Bitcoin. I didn't want to delete that. That's what you got to watch out for in Bitcoin today, right? Oops, got to get my hand off there. Is does it come back up and back test this major upper resistance and confirm a breakdown? Does it just continue down to the 19,893 after this consolidation? Or does it try to get back in to this bear flag and try to get back into this pattern? And this was just a fake out to the downside. So that's what we're watching out for tonight. You can see currently we're consolidating after a big move. There's often consolidations, and this is no different. And then we're going to have to see where this makes its move out. If we look at the short term, what we got here is we have a local double bottom right after the big flush. If we go to the hour time frame, you'd be able to see it better. After the big flush, you can see we bottomed, had a nice little pump up, came back down and made a perfect double bottom. And now we're coming back up. But this can often be the fake out right there, and we break on to the downside from there, right? So that's what we're looking at right now. You can see you have your local support and resistances right about there. When you're below that line, you're getting resisted. When you're above it, you're trying to get support. Right now, you're sitting on it. So that's what we got going on there. And the Bitcoin price, the XRP price, you can see we're in that same double bottom area. It's the same exact formation as Bitcoin. We got just above, supported the 32-cent supply zone, the 30 to 32-cent supply zone that we've been talking about. It used to be in white, but I changed my background, so now it's in blue. And you can see now we're trying to get a little bullish punch up right now, but we're coming into our first upper resistance at the 50-day moving average. And if we zoom out with XRP and zoom out a little bit more, you can see we're at the lower range of where we've been the last few times where we've been getting supported, right? So what you would look for here is to try to come back up into these moving averages in the 2-hour time frame and come back up to this 37 cents and try to finally get north of it, right? Or we're going to consolidate here, maybe hit these moving averages and end up back down into the supply zone, something like that. That's what you got to watch out for in the XRP price today is, can you get back to that 37 cents, or are you going to get rejected by these moving averages and come down into the local supply range of 30 to 32 cents? And that's what we're looking at for XRP. And you can see we've had lots of support in this area. But if you break that area, we have a downside target of all, I got to zoom out. I moved everything around. all the way down there at 18 to 22 cents. If we go to the daily time frame, we have our end of the year target at 18 to 20 cents, and that is where this would break down to if you fail to hold this, right? If you got below this major traded volume area right here. So those crosshairs are gone, but the other crosshairs are there. I got to figure that out. That if you get below this major volume area right here, see that? This is your mean of the volume, this little red line right there. If you get below that, you're really bearish, and you would trade down into this 18 to 20 cent range or the first accumulation zone for XRP. This is our start of our long-term accumulation, right? Or the 1000x zone. This is where you start accumulating. And in red, the shit house, this is where you max accumulate if you're trying to make 1000x on XRP.